So you're handling an estate. And let's be honest, the real estate part of it can feel like the most complicated piece of the whole puzzle. It's a journey with a lot of legal and emotional twists and turns. But it really doesn't have to be so confusing. In this explainer, we're going to give you the map, a clear 4-phase guide to help you navigate the probate real estate process, from the very beginning to the very end. But before we dive into all the steps and phases, let's just take a moment to acknowledge something. This is an incredibly tough time. You're probably dealing with a personal loss, and then you have all these legal and financial duties piled on top. It's a lot. And the last thing you need is more stress from the property itself. You know, this quote right here, it really says it all. This isn't just another transaction. It's about honoring someone's legacy and taking care of a family. And that mindset, mixing real empathy with real expertise, is what makes it possible to get through this successfully. All right, with that in mind, let's jump right into phase 1. Phase 1 is all about getting started. Think of this as ground zero. It's all about building a solid foundation before any big decisions get made. We have to gather all the essential information and paperwork. It's kind of like collecting all the edge pieces of a puzzle before you start trying to fill in the middle. And these right here, these are those crucial puzzle pieces. The original will, that's basically your playbook, your main set of instructions. The death certificate is the official document that kicks the whole process into gear. Property deeds, of course, prove who owns what. And getting all the contact info for the heirs right at the beginning, well, that's just critical for keeping things running smoothly later on. At the same time, we need a really clear picture of the property itself. And I'm not just talking about the address. This is like a full financial and physical checkup. Are there any mortgages or liens we need to know about? What are the ongoing costs, like taxes or HOA dues? And maybe most importantly, is it properly insured? Answering these questions now prevents some massive headaches down the road. Okay, once that foundation is set, we're ready to move on to phase 2. And that brings us to phase 2, opening the estate. This is where things get, well, official. We start engaging with the court system. Your attorney's going to be filing the petitions to get the formal probate process started. And at the exact same time, a specialist team is already working right alongside them, getting all the real estate documents ready that the court's going to need. This slide shows something that's absolutely crucial to understand. These two tracks are running side by side. On the left, you see the legal process. Your attorney is filing petitions, getting you appointed as the personal representative. But look at the right side. Your real estate support is already in motion. We're talking preparing the property inventory, figuring out its market value, and physically securing the house. This kind of coordinated effort is the secret to an efficient process. Now that the estate is officially open, we're heading into what's usually the longest and most active part of this entire journey, phase 3. So phase 3 is called administering the estate. And honestly, this is where we roll up our sleeves. This is where the bulk of the work really happens. While the court process is moving along, the property itself needs a lot of dedicated attention to protect its value and get it ready for whatever's next, whether that's a sale or passing it on to the heirs. The first priority here is just practical, hands-on stuff. This isn't just about paperwork. It's things like changing the locks to make sure the property is secure, coordinating the clean-out, which can be a really emotional process, taking care of necessary repairs so the place doesn't fall apart, and making absolutely sure that insurance coverage never, ever lapses. All of this protects what is likely the estate's most valuable asset. Okay, so once the property is secure and maintained, we shift gears. The focus moves to maximizing its value. And this is where that strategic market prep comes into play. We're talking high-quality professional photos, staging the home if it needs it, creating really compelling marketing materials, and developing a pricing strategy that's based on solid data. It's all designed to do one thing: attract the best possible offers. And remember, humming in the background through all of this is the constant need for court compliance. Every single step, from that formal property inventory to getting court-required appraisals and even filing petitions to get permission to sell, has to be meticulously documented and approved. This is a critical, absolutely non-negotiable part of the process. After all that hard work in phase 3, you can finally start to see the finish line. We're now entering our final stage, phase 4. Phase 4 is all about closing the estate. This is the home stretch. It's all about execution and getting everything finalized. The property is ready, offers are coming in, and it's time to get that sale completed and prepare all the final documents the court needs to officially close out the estate. And this table here really breaks down those two final parts perfectly. On the left, you've got the sale itself, negotiating offers, coordinating inspections, managing the closing, and making sure the title is transferred cleanly. Then on the right, it's all about the numbers, preparing a super detailed final accounting for the court, which is the key that unlocks the ability to finally distribute the proceeds to the heirs.
So we've walked through this entire four-phase map, and you're probably thinking, okay, that's a lot. What exactly is my role in all of this? And that is the most important question we can ask. So let's get really clear on this crucial partnership.
The best way to think about it is like a clear division of labor. On the left, that's you. As the personal representative, you are the ultimate decision maker. You're the one signing the important legal papers, and you're the main point of contact for the family. And on the right, that's the specialist team. Our role is to be your expert guide, to manage all the property tasks and handle the complicated compliance work, so you can make clear, informed decisions without getting totally buried in the details. Let me put it even more simply. You are always in the driver's seat. You make the final calls. Think of us as your expert guide and your real estate engine. We're providing the power, the expertise, and the clear directions to get you to your destination as smoothly and efficiently as possible. So there you have it, a four-phase roadmap designed to make a really complex journey feel manageable. When you break it down like this, the path forward becomes so much clearer. And now that you have this map in your hands, there's really only one question left to ask. What's your first step?